everyone. Oh, a bit chilly this morning, but it was a lovely day yesterday, so I was hoping it would be sunny this morning. Should we just see what the time is? Hold up. 5:45. I was up at 5. It took me 45 minutes to get here. Should be a bit quicker next time. Jobs. Get rid of the onion. I think it's got something called twister disease, judging from the way that the stems, leafy things, are all kind of twisted. Remove them. I'm going to take them home and put them in the food waste because I don't want them in my compost just in case. I try to find out. Can't find out. Nothing on Google. That's enough information. Yeah. There's somebody here. He's over there though. Over there. Oh, so early. But I'm just cracking on. Watering. That's another job. Oh, and I'm going to try and tackle the mountain because I have an idea. Because there's this path that's here that you see me walking up in the morning. It's a big dip between my plot 25 and plot 26. And that what do you do with all this earth? Well, I think I'm going to fill the path with it to raise it. And there's a whole load of earth built up in the plot 26 that I can also fill. So one way of getting rid of it. But there's areas of this path that's really deep. It's like a deep step into. I think because people add soil to their allotment, so they kind of slowly rise up from the path. But if they're going to be it's going to be one whole big allotment. I'd like it to be level as we cross. Otherwise, you're going to go walking along, dip, walking along, kind of come, it's a trip hazard basically. Tomatoes look all right. They're still alive. This is a good thing. Signs of growth on the seeds are sown underneath the cucumber trellis. The rocket and the lettuce I can't see beetroot yet, which is great. And I should be bringing the cucumber soon to plant out. Just a few more days. This kind of weird coldish weather because it's a little bit chilly. I want to be gone. And I've bought what do you call it? Our garden bag, so I can start pruning back these brambles and then ultimately digging up and getting rid. Well, I'll get a chance to dig them up today is another matter, but definitely start cutting them back. And adding soil to the potatoes, that's another job, because they're really growing. So Charles Downing said with potatoes, that's the way to do it if you're doing no dig to start with. Because it's got there's a cardboard sort of in the way really of the potatoes. Normally you would, so I've just got to keep adding compost. Lovely bird song. I haven't seen a robin, although I saw a robin as I was coming in at the gate, but whether it was my robin, I don't know. I don't think it was, but it was a lovely robin nonetheless. Well, my first coffee of the day, let's crack on. So we're just going to do a little tour to see how things are. I mean, look at the flowers on that sage. Isn't that lovely? Absolutely beautiful. And my climbers are doing okay. The honeysuckle and clematis is still there. Oh yeah, check out the seedlings. Yeah, and the lettuce ones are no sign of the beetroot. Let's come round. But there's a little bit of signs of the cut and come again lettuce. But my next job is to remove all the onions. So that will wait for a moment because look at them. I mean, excuse me. I read something about a twisted disease these. That's the result. Yeah. But I think I'm going to put the strawberries here that I rescued from plot 26. So lift them up, add fresh soil as well, because this soil's been here a while, and I think the strawberries will be okay. I have tried to look that up. I couldn't find any reference that it wasn't okay to plant strawberries in an onion patch that had an issue. Just avoid planting more onions. And it sounds like it's a bit like tomato blight, so hopefully we don't have that. Talking of which, I don't know what that is. Shock of being moved, I suppose. Hopefully that recovers. But the others don't have that, or bar this one actually. That looks a little bit like it's not happy. Limp as well. Hopefully that recovers. The others are okay though, touch wood. Although saying that, oh no, that's all right, that's all right. Runner beans are still here. I don't think that's a runner bean, but oh yeah, it might be, you know. I don't know where the other seeds are. They haven't emerged yet, but that's good. I don't know. The shame the other ones haven't come out yet, but still going. It's still growing, even though it's been munched as well. Oh, there's a. I don't know if you can see. There's a snail in there. And debris leaves, I think. Nice. Oh, I sort them out. Get some margarine tubs. They look really, really good. Leaf beets coming along. Although it's patchy because I sowed them. Well, Jimmy sowed them, but we sowed them really late. That's the clumping lettuce. I do need to what's the word? Thin them. Tomatoes on this side. They're looking all right. It is quite windy here, so I can imagine it's tricky if you've just been planted and there's a chill wind. So maybe, well, it's either repotting or planting out. And I didn't have any bigger pots. Potatoes, they need soil adding. I have watered them so that I could put the compost on top. Lemon tree still here. And the red currant, it's got new growth on it actually, which is good. Yeah, let's get these onions out. Right, shame about the onions, it really is, but I'm going to see what they're like when I get home. I'll probably still use them. It's just the stem is going, the leaves rather, they're going, and I don't really want, look, I mean this one's a classic. It's a shame. Look at the twisted, I don't know what that is, I've never seen that before, but you gotta go. Use them like spring onions maybe, rather than waste them. It was called twister disease, onion twister disease. Like that, that's a classic. Yeah, I mean, they're just not growing. I will reuse ones that I can, like in cooking. Sort of cut the bulb open and see what they're like. I'm sure they're all right, the bulb, but it did say in the thing I looked up that the bulb eventually goes because the leaves are deformed. They can't grow properly. I've never seen it before. Not that I've grown onions masses of times, but when I have grown them, I've not had that problem. I mean I put that in, well, months ago. I think February time was when I planted these, I think. February, late February. Hardly grown at all. This one, I could hardly see it. It was literally no leaf left. I don't want it. I'm hoping the garlic won't. It doesn't look like it's catching the same whatever this is. Twister disease, I suppose, but the onions don't look unaffected, which is good. Right, I'm going to put you on your, what do you call it, tripod, which I broke this morning. I tripped and stood on it, but it still works. Can you see me? Yes, you can. Good roots these have. I smell the onion as well. So I've got to rescue the strawberries from plot 26, partly because it's just overrun with grass and that needs clearing. I mean, it's easier to clear grass, i.e. do the no dig method when there's nothing. I don't want to put cardboard on top of strawberries, so it's easier to move the strawberries. Oh, it's a lovely smell. Do you like? I love onions. Never mind, a week ago I didn't know I had strawberries, to be fair. So one goes out, one comes in, if you like. And Philip, I think he said that you think it's a common barberry. That's really interesting because it produces berries. I mean, I hope so. It's a definite keeper. Let's see how that, how it grows in the new plot. Yeah. And that one, and there they all are. Oh, underneath my gloves. Right, I want to attack the bramble next. Let's start cutting it back, put it in there because I don't want it on my compost, or in my compost rather. Attack that and maybe attack the other one and see where we are. Possibly coffee and comments. Gloves, gloves, gloves. What did I do with those? Still grey. Right, pruning. Yep. Let's get rid of this baby. Or at least start. Prune it back and then dig it up. Don't want it. It's horrible. Prickly and invasive. Oh, I'm surprised the sun, and I haven't seen the robin actually. I mean, not since, I tell a lie. I was watering, because I have watered everything. I thought I'd just do that first when I first came. And he popped down to the strawberries area while I was watering and landed on the soil, the wet soil. Probably hoping for some tidbits. And I don't think they've discovered my small bird feeder yet. I wonder how long it takes for them to... I know it can take a little while, but I don't know how long it actually takes for them to realise that there's something there that they can eat. Ooh. Well, I've got a dentist appointment today, which is a bit, I don't like the dentist. Well, I mean, the dentist is a very nice chap, but I don't like, yeah, too many memories as a kid of 70s dentists. Sorry, any dentists that are out there, but boy, it was brutal. I'm not, I sometimes wonder whether they were deliberately put fillings in when they weren't really needed, because I had an awful lot of fillings, and my mum wasn't really one for sweets, and we never had anything well, hardly anything sugary. She was kind of like quite strict about stuff like that, you know, before the age of 10. And I didn't have pocket money I mean, I do remember buying sweets, but not very often. It was like a real treat. Yeah, I don't know. But I did develop a real fear of dentists, as a lot of people probably have done. I think it's uncommon. Yeah, definitely. I need a coffee. Hope it gets sunny. I hope it's sunny. We have some more sunny mornings. It feels like it's been ages since I've had a sunny morning. Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, Robin's on my tripod. Is he okay? I think he's having fights with another robin, because another robin came along and he looks a little bit ruffled. I don't know whether it's mine or, I don't know which one's which, to be fair. And they've both flown off. So one's, yeah, looks a little bit ruffled. Bird wars. I think they are territorial, so they must tell other robins to go away if the need arose, don't they? It looked like one of his feathers was a little bit skew-iffy. Oh, it's going to be a big root ball, this. Oh, oh, that'll do. And I'm gonna, the strawberry plants that are in plot 26, I'm gonna do those another day, move them along. Oh, let's just move you. Yeah. So, what have I got at home? The pumpkin is to come. Now it's early June. Oh, I do want to start digging that. Should we try that? And start filling this path. I'm going to get the fork. Got a few minutes before coffee and comments, just to make a start. Because then say you've started. Cool. I don't know what I'm digging into. Is this full of membrane? It does feel like it, to be fair. I could hear sort of plasticky sounds. Yeah. Oh God, I wish people didn't use plastic membrane. Like, what is the point? It just disintegrates and leaves horrible stringy bits of plastic in the soil. It's like you're forever retrieving. Ugh. Cardboard does the job, you don't need to use plastic membrane. Holy Moses. Well, if I loosen it, I might be able to pull up this. It's just coming through the plastic membrane, all this grass. Just see if I can expose it so we can see what we're dealing with. Here's the robin again. Hello, robin. She's only got one leg, is that right? Oh man, he's been through the wars, this one. I must be dreaming him. He must have two legs, surely. Oh, he's got two legs. He's just hiding it. Maybe it's injured. How do you make a robin know that there's some food to have? I wonder if he was the same one. Oh, let's see if I can expose this membrane. It's plastic as well. It's like bin bag plastic. Oh man. So there's bits of membrane that are breaking apart. You don't want that in your compost. That's the trouble. You know, I'm gonna have to. That's gonna take a long time to clear that. God, come and have a look. Yeah, and then there's the proper membrane. I mean, that's not much better because it has this kind of stringy material. It's more of this plastic thin. Oh no. Oh, well, at least you can say I made a start. Oh. All right, coffee and comments, and then I'm going to crack on with the shed, but that'll be a separate vlog for the next day. I might try and keep the shed ones simply shed, and then maintenance ones, you know, like of the allotment and of the land, as it were. Yeah, see you in a bit. I'm going to get the chair set up. It's been a funny morning, to be fair. Excuse me. Still not 100, but a lot better. The throat's still a bit funny, but not as bad as it was, so it must be recovering. Thanks everyone for your congratulations on getting plot 26. I really appreciated that. Oh, I really did. It's just brilliant. Honestly, I'm still chuffed. Can't speak. Yeah. A lot of work, but that's okay. Time passes anyway, and it's better to be doing something like that. And I had made a start, did a bit of strimming, but then I left my battery strimmer in the shed over the weekend. Well, I strimmed on Saturday and then left the strimmer in there. But yeah, it's gonna be good. So what I was thinking was, every time I finish work, I'll pop in for half hour to strim and just sort of tackle it like that. So every day strim a little bit. That way, it should, you know, get the most of it, because the grass is so long, it takes ages, because you've got to sort of start from the top and strim your way down and then sideways, you know. You can't just, yeah, I mean, I might even run out of that, what do you call it, strimmer string soon, because I'm using a lot of it. It seems to snap off quite quickly. Yeah, did a bit of weeding just now, just, you know, after when I did the onions. Weeded the cauliflower bed quickly. Just stuck my hand under the wedding veil. Yeah, let's have a look at some comments. Just going to go to the, you know, right to the beginning, as it were. So these will be other videos. I will say what they are if I can. Oh, look, it's the see where this is coming. This is what video they're attached to. Oh yeah, the best news yet. Bruffy 3258, aka Carol. You say, best news, Kerry. Yay! Kiss, 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 kiss. Happy days. Weather is very disappointing. They keep promising sun, but never happens. Yeah. I mean, we're not getting it, that's for sure. I think if you're up in the Highlands, all that wildfires, ooh, that's pretty shocking, really. Although, if anyone remembers last year, one of the Highlands, little islands, was completely ablaze. Oh, it was terrible. I mean, the wildlife. It was an unoccupied island, but people could see it from the shore, completely ablaze. Ah, yeah, wildfires, scary stuff. We watched quite a few Portugal off-gridders on YouTube, and the wildfires there can be quite ferocious. But you go on to say, love sheds. I inspected one today. It was a mess, but functional. Are you after a shed and a polytunnel? Because you say, and a polytunnel. Yeah, you wanted to tidy them. Is it plot 26, 24, or surprise us? It's 26. It's right next door to me, obviously. There's a lot of work there, Kerry. Few. It really is. Thanks, Carol. Oh, Bimbo Clack, aka Jim and Maureen. Whoopie woo. We have a shed. I feel for poor Al. I bet he doesn't know what you've got planned for him. That's the truth. I tried to actually get him down, but the weekend it didn't work out how we planned. How the other plot has got different paths will make life a little bit easier for you planning your beds, by the way. 391 subscribers now. Woohoo! I think it's a bit more. Thank you everybody for subscribing, by the way. It is growing just like your plants. You have to get busy with a compost bin with all the cutting you're going to have. As always, absolutely brilliant, and looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow, which is not technically true because we are going to Budget Cooking UK. Check it out if you haven't heard of it. Tonight when it's out. We'll come and see you there. Oh thanks, Jim. So good. I love that. Twisted Sister. I know it's going to be hard work for you, Kerry, but I'm so happy you're getting the plot 26 and especially the shed. Yay! thanks, Twisted Sister. I don't know your name. Tolmark Greybeard. Oh, I like your name. I know, well, that might be your name. Congratulations on getting the plot, Kerry. Love both your channels. Andy from Bournemouth. I can't read ahead. Thanks, Andy. That's really nice. Thank you. Julia De Veris. Yay, you got plot 26. Fantastic. I'm so pleased for you, my friend. Happy streaming. Yay. Thank you, Julia. Yeah, a lot of streaming ahead. It is what it is, isn't it? I don't mind though. I mean, the streaming's quite, yeah. I mean, you're exposing stuff like the strawberries. I never knew I had strawberries until, you know, oh, it's just great because there might be more stuff under there. So that's why starting from the top and slowly working your way down and exposing what's sort of growing. But some of the strawberries, I had a look just now, and a lot of them, there's actual strawberries. And I'm not sure if it's worth, I have to check if it's okay to move strawberries while they're fruiting. If any of you know, let me know in the comments, because I do want to move them to this bed, but seems like there's quite a few. And I do need to move them because it's just so much grass growing amongst them. But I might try and clear them to start with, see whether that works as well. Oh, God, it's all good stuff. Right, I think I better crack on. I'm going to do start the shed, but I'm going to do that as a separate vlog. So that'll be the next day, because it'll probably be quite lengthy, and this is probably fairly lengthy as well. Once you've all added it up, I don't really want to do 40-minute videos, even though it's tempting. Well, it's hard not to be fair. So it's 7:20 now, so I need to crack on, do some shed stuff before I go home at 8. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and take care, and I'll see you on the next one, which will literally be in 2 seconds. Technically for me, 24 hours for you. Yeah. All right, everybody, take care, and I'll see you, I would say tomorrow, but I'll see you soon. Bye.